everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Stop Touching My Stuff. I hate it when people touch my stuff. Anyhow, welcome to this week's episode of the Angry Geek Show. You know who I am. Co-host Jeremy. Say hi.
Hi.
And our very special guest, Mr. Tim Wylie. Tim,
That
how are
guy's
you?
a douche.
Thank you for being up.
That was a pleasure.
What did you say?
Oh, I heard that guy's a douche.
No, you're a douche for touching my stuff. Well, welcome to the Geek Cave. I'm glad you drove out today. We got another special guest coming on pretty soon. Brian Edmonds will be Skyping.
I don't think we're going to have enough room for him.
He's going to be Skyping in on the laptop, on the Geek Top.
Won't that break your laptop if he sits there?
This is what I have to deal with. Finding good help really, really sucks. It really sucks
I
bad.
haven't seen that movie yet.
That's,
What?
Good help.
I don't... That's not even...
No.
I don't assume that you would.
how do you get anything done?
We don't. We don't, absolutely. I mean, we got the camera crew sometimes sitting in the back
Hey,
and
did
they
you hear
watch...
Tim was coming today?
No, I did not know
Okay.
Tim was coming today.
Oh, that guy's a douche.
You guys... We're going to take a quick break for our sponsors and we'll be right back.
The Angry Geek Show, brought to you by K&S Collectibles and K&S Toy Box. Find them at your local con or on Facebook for all your geeky needs. Mr.X Comics on Facebook and on eBay. Hard to find comics at your fingertips. Revival Pro Wrestling, the best in independent pro wrestling that New England has to offer. LHV Publishing, legendsofheroesandvillains.com. Home of Goldilocks and Zombieland. Now, back to the Angry Geek Show.
Welcome back to the Angry Geek Show. I'm part of Team Angry here with your hosts, Louis Perry.
And Tim
And Tim. Did you hear
And
he was
Tim
going to be
Wylie.
here today?
So, Tim, what brings you on the show? What, I want to hear about cosplay
Shouldn't
because
you
you
know
are...
what brought him on the show? Didn't you invite him?
Yeah, I do all the booking for the show.
Okay.
I do. At the cons, Louis Burgos does all the booking for interviews. Here, I do all the booking. Okay? Are you happy?
He's part of Team Angry.
I know Louis is part of Team Angry. I know, he knows he's part of Team Angry.
All right.
He
Hi,
wears the
Lou.
shirt. I asked you to come on the show today. You are a former Cosplayer of the Week.
Yeah.
You nominated
very
a little...
much.
You're welcome. It's our pleasure. You nominated Nova as Cosplayer of the Week. Sweet little girl. What's coming up for you?
Right now I'm kind of working on my version of Wolverine.
Whoa. Okay.
He's dead.
It's
Don't mind now.
not yet. Oh, I won't.
He's not?
I can reach over and
Oh,
There you go. It's
And-
better than me doing it. But stop it. I don't trust you looking around my
no,
room.
but
Let's see.
somebody came in from over there.
I've got a huge cosplay that I hope to do if I can sell my motorcycle in order to do it.
Buy his motorcycle, people.
I'm gonna have a friend.
It's only double what the going rate is.
I'm having. Well, I've contacted friends at Pazuzu Studios
Okay.
in Rhode Island, Greg and Joe, and we are hopefully going to build a Hulkbuster,
No.
Iron Man.
Oh, that's from the trailer? The new one?
the new one.
Oh. I mean, even being a non-Marvel fan,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
impressed by that trailer.
Did you see?
And
Oh, sorry.
I do have a photo here.
camera guy, can you zoom
Oh,
in on
wow. That would be dope.
Without,
D-O-P-E, dope. Not dope, but
Got it?
dope as in good, not as in bad.
All right, so how long do you think it's going to take you to make that?
for them to make.
For them to make. Ah.
I won't be making this. I'll be supplying some parts of it.
Stop it.
But we are hopefully going to go life size with it.
Well, I should hope so if you fit in it. That'll be awesome. What's the target?
Whenever. It all depends on if I sell the motorcycle, if I can use the money for it. And whatever it takes for him to do it, I'm gonna let those guys just take it over, and once it's done, it's done. I'd love to have it done by the end of next year.
Okay.
But
Well, I would love to have you bring it in here but I don't think it will fit. I don't. And plus,
Are
I
we,
think
are we allowed to have Marvel in here?
no, actually, we're not. The whole room would
Yeah.
start to collapse. It's back when Ozzy's Comics sent us that nice package of T-shirts. Remember what happened? The whole
That
place
was
was shaking. And Ozzy, thank you again for the T-shirts. I do wear the Punisher T-shirt, just not on camera. I have to.
I
It
wear
was a
my
gift.
shirt all the time.
I know you do.
It's just because I forgot to change shirts.
I know you didn't change from last week.
No, I didn't. Cool.
So, okay, you looking around? What do you have a question about anything?
No, I'm just looking at all your stuff. You got a lot of stuff here.
This is not all of it either.
You should have seen the Solomon Grundy.
That's Solomon Grundy. No, this is not all my stuff. And
Mind if I?
what? What are you?
Oh my
God!
I've never done that.
And I involved.
What? You don't play with these things?
No, I don't play with them. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. What
too
are you
late
doing?
now.
Welcome back. I mean,
Sorry.
I can't.
But come on, look at him. He's all wiggly.
can't
I think.
Well, hey, man.
I don't you even think about. I can't. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first on the Angry Geek Show. You want to know why I'm angry? Now he's gonna
Wow.
shoot the camera guy.
Oh,
Well, that was
Yeah.
a loss.
This is what happens.
I think you should bring that back to the store.
This-
It didn't work very well.
This is what happens. When you bring a Marvel cosplayer
Yeah.
into a DC household, and B, when the Marvel cosplayer is basically known as for being Deadpool. What the? You're right. That Tim guy's a douche. He opened my toy. Oh my God! You opened my toy. I can't believe it. You can have
It
it.
fits.
You can have that now.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should grab.
No! Don't touch anything else. Please don't touch anything else. Oh my God! I really can't believe that just happened.
Come on.
I'd like to do a
I
viewer
got a
poll.
Do you want to open up one of my framed comics next, like the signed Neil Adams or the first appearance of the Tattoo Man?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Demon #1, maybe?
No, I do like this stuff.
No, don't do that. Oh my God. Let's talk Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, last week's episode.
What? Whoa,
Epic.
whoa! Are we all caught up on Walking Dead?
Some of us
Yes,
are.
we are.
All right.
The important people are.
Oh. Well,
I mean,
see this
wait,
logo
what?
figure over here?
How many weeks in are we now?
I don't know.
2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks.
Coming up on our 3rd episode.
I'll watch them all once it's done.
Then you better be
Once
prepared to be disappointed.
All right, so I read the comic book. So everybody, guess what happens in the comic book?
What happens in the
Did you know
comics?
he dies?
Did you know that?
He dies and she dies. All of them actually died. The only people
Except-
that are still alive are 3. 3 people from the original crew are still
And
alive.
I know.
Or no, 4. Sorry, there's 4.
Yeah. Carl.
He's my favorite, by the way. I love Carl.
I love Michonne.
The-
Michonne kicks ass.
Michonne's good,
Carol
but like, you know
has
what?
really come into.
Carl has
Hey,
grown up in the comic book.
I think-
he has become...
See, you don't play video games.
No, I don't.
We established
But,
that during lunch.
Do you read the
But
comic?
there is. Don't talk to the help. They're
Oh, sorry.
quiet for a reason.
So I'm not allowed to talk to myself. I'm not allowed to talk to them.
No. Now, you play Sniper Elite. I told you to get it so we can play online.
Play what?
Yourself.
Why do that?
I know. Anyhow. Oh, you know what? I did something that you can never, ever possibly imagine to do at all. We have a
How
very...
many midgets?
How many midgets?
Little people.
Oh, sorry,
Little
sorry,
people.
sorry. I think Little People sounds more.
You want to see him? Actually,
more
get
un-PC.
very like
You know,
me.
oh, here comes the Little People.
Shut up a second. You want to see him get upset the way I just got upset when you opened up my toy? Watch this. I was at a wedding last weekend, and I danced with somebody.
Oh, that ain't right. Ain't right. It's okay. It's all right.
Would you like me to tell you who I danced with?
She was just.
I'll bet I
you know,
can guess.
since
Well, I bet you could guess
since
too.
since you're a friend of mine, she was figuring if she danced with you, it'd be like dancing with me. You know, it's like
No.
this whole.
No,
I got these all connected.
No.
No. No.
That's all right, Scarlett.
If
I
you-
see you cheating on me.
if you did not lose your phone, he lost his phone for 2 weeks.
Oof.
Yeah.
You know where it was?
Under the seat of my car.
On vibrate.
No, it was on.
So you couldn't even
most,
call and
most
find
people
it.
don't. Well, yeah, I never even thought to do that. But like, most people know I'm not a big phone person, so most people don't call me except for him. He doesn't listen to me. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna call him anyways, make him talk on the phone. I know he hates it. I could just text him, but hey, hey there. Oh man, it's Louie, and god damn, do I pick up the phone this time? Do I?
So anyway, Rose, my Rose, has said,
Does somebody else have one?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
But she said, if Jeremy didn't lose his phone, I would take a picture of this right now and send it to him.
You know, if I was in my car and you had sent it to me, I would have found my phone probably sooner.
Probably. Probably. So let's get back to Walking Dead, please.
Oh.
Anyway,
So,
season,
all right,
first
so they're
first
with the
episode.
cannibals. I know this.
Yes,
they're
at Terminus.
Okay.
Well, they were at Terminus.
Oh, they've left Terminus already.
Yep, they left.
Oh. See, in the comic book, the cannibals are totally different. They're like, and not all of them meet them. It's really just Rick and, oh god, it's been so long since cannibals, but Rick and one other person, I believe, meet up with the cannibals and stuff like that in the book. Oh, sorry, that's right. Don't talk to the help. Don't even look at the help. They'll distract me. And I'll be like,
Wait, this is about the show, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he was talking about the comic book, I think.
Yeah.
Then
Then again, he rambles.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
It really is. It's way better. The book's way better.
Episode 1 of this newest season, Carol, like you said, turned into a badass. She was like sniper
Do you know what
elite.
happened on Bad Girls this week?
What the hell is Bad Girls?
Just trying to distract you from talking about The Walking Dead.
Carol, you know, and I talked about this with Ace when he was on the show. Carol became like sniper elite.
Yeah, Carol's
She-
weird.
She's a badass.
See, Carol.
Now her and Daryl are off. Now see, I have a rule. I
think Daryl's gonna be gay.
dead.
No, gay. I think he's gonna turn out to
A
be.
million Team Angry Jr. Close your ears for a minute. A million vaginas just like screaming hard because you just said that.
I really think so, because like, this is probably the third chick on
no.
the show that has shown some kind of.
Oh
like,
no! There was a
romance.
there was
Okay.
a big hug and even tears because she was alive.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you don't
That's
know that she was
that's
banished from the
just-
group, right?
Oh no, I know she was banished. I watched all of last season.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, that season already ended, so I got to sit down one
Well,
Saturday and I was
I-
like,
I-
alright,
I
got
have-
some cheese, got some cereal, Fruit Loops.
You are a Fruit Loop, and I can't believe you opened my toy.
At least I've never done that.
No, you try to steal them.
Well, that's different. I would never open them. It would still stay in the package. It would just be in my house.
I don't have to steal them.
I know, he just opened them.
Yeah,
he gives it to me.
you. I should see, instead of buying my own Solomon Grundy, I should have just tried opening it. Oh, did I tell you?
This is better than
You know what?
Joe Kung Fu Grip.
Mr. X, thank you for the gift, but I really don't trust Tim, so I'm going to put this under here,
What's that from?
Oh, there's no need.
and it's safe.
What is that?
I'm good.
Rocky Balboa.
Who's Rocky?
I think we put him down where the dog is and bring the dog up.
Oh,
Maybe. Maybe. You walk downstairs and he'll be in Superdog's cage.
No, I do
Rose will
whine-
just come home from
I'll
work
whine
and
at
say,
the door.
Jeremy, what are you doing here?
I'll just whine at the door.
Anyhow,
You'll have to open up one.
I do have a rule that you don't like. If you don't watch a show within 3 days,
But we're up to 3 days now at least.
2 days. I wanted to see if he.
Wow.
I wanted to see if he paid attention. If you haven't watched the show in 2 days, screw it. I'm talking about it.
See,
You have
I'm
a week?
okay with spoilers.
No. I have like Walking Dead. I won't talk about it publicly until Wednesday, just to give people a chance to watch.
Okay,
it.
so he has 3 days. I have 2 days. Look at that.
Me personally, since the way I view stuff is crazy and insane, I
Yeah,
understand
Mr.
being
Arrow
people's-
season 1.
Dude, 23 freaking episodes. What the hell? Can we cut that down to like 12, please? 12 episodes? That's perfect for a season.
Why don't you just watch them when they come on?
I thought it was going to be another Smallville, and like I watched Smallville, and it hooked me, and I'm sitting there waiting for Superman. Mind you, I don't have to wait for Arrow. That's fantastic, and they're throwing me like up to seeing Canary now, and like
And Solomon Grundy.
yeah. No, I haven't seen Grundy yet.
Ooh.
I haven't seen Grundy yet.
Sorry.
But Merlin and like the League of Assassins and dude, they're hooking me up. I'm sitting there, and by the way,
Brother Blood.
all you people that watch Arrow and stuff, he was trained by Batman. Episode 1 of season 2, dude pulls out the arrow, shoots it up, and zooms off. I'm just like, okay, where's Bruce Wayne?
Well, in Wednesday's episode, he actually swings on a rope. And if you read our Twitter account, or if you see on Facebook, I said, did he just swing on a bat rope? Because, he literally swung right across the screen. I was like, yeah, Oliver Queen just turned into Batman. It was pretty wild.
I was like, wow. And that Ra's al Ghul they're talking about. And
Oh, he's in the season. He will.
Oh, he'll be in it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because Black Canary got killed. She's dead.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, Sarah.
Oh, okay.
And now Wildcat's training Laurel.
Laurel becomes a...
Yeah, because she got her sister's jacket.
Oh. I'm a DC guy, and I'm like... Oh, and Dollmaker was in it, and...
yeah. Dollmaker was actually in Gotham.
and
But
Count
Gotham,
Vertigo.
I don't know.
Count Vertigo.
Oh, there's even a new Count Vertigo, because Count Vertigo is going to die.
Oh. Damn. Do you see the spoilers? I'm
taking my anguish out on him. I can't freaking believe you opened my toy.
3 or 4 right hooks in a row.
I didn't think it mattered. I mean, toys are meant to be played with.
Okay. How many do you actually see out of a box besides those?
Well, I see quite a few out of the box.
Okay, because you're from when I was a child. They were from when I was a child, so they're out of the box.
Oh,
What did you just touch?
Nothing.
This one is like kind of stretch
By the
Armstrong.
way,
So
Oliver's father, does he not look a hell of a lot like the original Archer?
I think they did that.
Okay, because I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Anyhow,
God,
we're
he
like
looks so much.
we have Brian Evans coming on to talk about
Oh,
the darker. So let's get back to Walking Dead.
that guy.
That guy. The end. Your thoughts on how they ended
Hey Tim,
Sundays?
you're coming today.
how they ended Sundays
What
was
happened on Sunday?
it was heavy. It was for once Rick actually had a good plan before they left Terminus, and
Stop it.
nobody wanted to.
No, nobody wanted. He said
They're like, nope,
we got to go back there.
Yeah, it was. I understand their concern. You know, they're out, they're safe. Why risk any more lives going back? But
Because they have to meet Negan.
it's really gonna bite them in the ass now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and what's his name?
You saw that.
When
You caught
comes
that.
up?
Yes, I did. I saw what you did there. I when I saw the end of it and the whole thing with Bob, I was like,
Bob.
wow.
Yeah.
Begins with the beat.
I mean, I cannot wait for tomorrow
Begins
night.
with the beat.
Well, at least he's
he's-
marinated.
Right now, Bob, his name fits.
Bob.
Oh yeah, his name's gonna fit.
Who's Bob?
The guy, the alcoholic.
Oh, God. See, comic book and TV world really... Alright, Bob the alcoholic.
He's the one that in last season had the helicopter actually crash through because he grabbed the bottle of wine and then Daryl was going to throw him off the roof because he wasted a couple people's lives. Remember, Bob?
No, they went in to look for supplies, and he went in and
Grabbed a
all
bottle
the
of wine.
alcohol. and
Oh,
fill his
Bob.
bag with alcohol.
Yeah, oh, Bob. Yeah, Bob. I know Bob.
the
Yeah,
black guy.
Bob. Yeah,
Black
Bob.
guy, Bob.
Black Bob. Yeah.
The brother.
Raymond Blade Echo's like, I'm gonna kill Jeremy when I see him next week.
Bob. I know Bob now.
Yes, him.
I think they give him too much flack. Poor guy. You know, what would you be doing if, you know, there's a zombie apocalypse? I'd grab the bottle of wine too.
Well, he's definitely marinated, like Tim said.
He's dead?
No, not
No,
yet.
no, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
No.
But his name is going to be fitting him pretty
But
soon.
Bob.
Yeah, his indiscretions did cost him an arm and a leg.
No!
Just a leg, maybe.
Poor Bob.
Would you like us to tell you what happened?
I'm guessing he got cooked in a way.
Only part of him.
Only part.
Well,
I love how they end with just his foot there on the hammock.
You taste delicious.
I know.
Bob's not in the comic book.
Not anymore.
He never was.
He never
He's
was.
kind of like Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl's never in, but he's
I'm wondering
The hit
if
of the
they'll
show.
ever put him in. He really is. I have his toy.
Daryl dies.
Can I come over? Don't have him come over. He's going to open it. Ooh, Daryl.
By the way, people that are buying these Walking Dead toys, the Negan one, the black and white one that you're all paying double the price for on eBay, go to the actual site and pay the regular price. Just hints.
You know our sponsors sell stuff on eBay.
Oh, sorry about that. But
Mr.
he's
X?
not selling Negan.
Yes, Mr. X.
Not for double the price. I don't think he would, because he's an actual comic store. So, like, he's probably selling, if he's selling it, regular price.
No, he doesn't.
So Fairweather fans are.
He
going
sells
on.
action figures, but nothing. No Walking Dead. But our other sponsors, K&S Collectibles, they do.
I have them all over. Yeah, need 'em.
Did you buy them for Katie and Sean?
Of course.
You did.
Not.
Team Angry. Boy, us here at Team Angry really support our sponsors. You're unbelievable.
Where's their store?
They're on eBay too.
I'm sorry.
East Long Meadow.
I've been there.
I know. You also been to
There's toys.
You also been to I can't even
I
talk.
bought a comic book from.
I was just gonna say
more
that-
than you've bought from them.
I bought quite a bit from our sponsor, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I also traded quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, toys that weren't open. Yeah.
There's still time.
Dude, that was like,
Yes,
like
no.
leaving a toy out my daughter. God.
Okay, internet poll.
My heart
Who
just-
wants to see me open more toys?
No!
Whoa.
Polls are closed! Oh, look at Team Angry Jr.'s like raising her hand in the background. He tormented me my whole life.
Wow. Opening toys.
No, we're not opening any more of my
No,
toys.
no. I was thinking of selling some of my toys.
Which ones?
I don't know. Like, my closet has become so full, and they're
Oh,
not-
yeah, you don't have a room.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
don't get to display them like this. This is fantastic. So, like,
Well, a lot
I
of my
don't
stuff
even
is still in the
know,
closet.
like, what's in there at this point. So I'm at the point where it's, like, full, like, this high, and I'm just, like, I can't put clothes in there anymore. And
Well, you wear the same stuff every day, so it doesn't matter.
that's true. That's true.
Can we get back to Walking Dead? We're really getting
I
off
need
track.
more room for my.
We have
my
a guest. It's
long
not about
boxes
you. It's
to-
about our guest.
I'm trying to distract you from Walking Dead. So, Carol.
Yeah, Carol is a badass right
Did
now.
she eat
Yeah.
it?
So, what do you think?
If you were, would you try
I
cannibalism?
think she was pretty badass. I mean, she just went into destroy mode. Holy crap!
Now, I liked how, in my opinion, closure was there with her and Rick.
Yeah.
And with her and Tyrese and Rick and Tyrese. That they're going to become more of a knit family now.
Yeah, Reese dies.
Well, so does everybody. But
Yeah,
Carl-
everybody.
No, it's-
Carl dies.
We know
He loses an eye.
we understand that The Walking Dead is not
Talk
the
about
zombies.
spoilers, huh?
we all understand that The Walking Dead, unless you've been living underneath a rock, The Walking Dead is Rick in the group, not the
Oh,
Walkers.
actually, the walkers, they started talking.
in the comic. You're a liar. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back, and hopefully we'll have Brian Evans, a Dark Archer of Boston, with us. Welcome back, everybody. Now we have two guests. We have Tim Wylie, of course, that I really want to throw out of my house right now. Brian, can you believe, now you're going to see this later on, that Tim actually opened up one of my toys?
He did what?
I don't know if you can see my little Superman. Yes, Tim opened it up. Now,
I ask my wife that every night.
No, you're planning on being out here, what, in February?
Yes, January actually.
January. Okay, you're not going to open up none of my toys, are you?
Not a chance.
Yeah, What are you doing?
I'm hot.
I got my head.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Need music?
Yeah, let me see if I can
James
put up
just got saucy.
I just want to raise the volume a little bit. There you go. All right.
The volume.
What's that?
I was just saying, I mean, I keep a, 12-inch Lex Luthor in its
12-inch.
box, in the kit, the whole 9 yards. If anybody touched that, they'd probably be dead.
Now, you see what he's doing. I'm going to Boston. Yeah, I was arguing with Jeremy over something foolish, and next thing I know, Tim is opening up the package and throwing it to the camera. Yeah, and I just bought him lunch. What the hell? Okay, let's talk.
I would not be happy.
No?
Oh, yeah, you can have water. Go ahead. That's what it's here for. I'm going to take our guest water, but he already opened it and started drinking it. Okay, Arrow.
Oh, he put it down without a, you gotta put a comic
I
underneath
was
it
very
so it
impressed
doesn't
last
leave a
week's
water.
Excuse me 1 second. Will you be quiet? Our guest is talking. You were very impressed with Arrow?
I was very impressed with the flashbacks. Anything to do with Merlin is pretty much going to...
So are you on season 1 as well?
No, I'm caught up all the way through season 3.
Oh, you should be on season 1 like me.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Oh no, I'm on season 2 now. Season 2.
So Jeremy,
Episode 6.
Jeremy does not know that Slade is in Supermax, excuse me. Jeremy does not know about Amanda Waller and about how she took Oliver off the island.
Argus just came in.
And
Argus just came into play, so you're way behind.
Oh yeah.
yeah, so we could spoil everything.
Well, when you have 23 episodes for a friggin' season, I mean, I'm talking to him. I feel like I have to.
He's gonna be laughing when he watches this later. I'm
whispering sweet
my
nothings in your ear. But yeah, I'm a little bit behind.
You're a little bit behind. I feel bad spoiling things.
Oh no, don't worry. I got a 30-second memory span.
What's your name?
Oh, okay, so I don't do that at all anymore. No, I was very impressed.
Did you know Tim's here today?
The flashbacks with Malcolm and Thea were very well done, in my opinion. I don't know about
Is she going to be a superhero too? Seems
Yeah.
everybody's a superhero.
Actually,
I'm
what
gonna go with supervillain, but
what do you think? What do you think about Slade Wilson's theory that Thea's going to be Cheshire?
I am completely on board with it. I'll be honest, I don't know if she's going to stay Cheshire, but I think at the very least she's going to start out on Malcolm's
Is the
side.
Mad Hatter going to be in this? Is that where we're
And,
going?
I don't know if you caught the little Easter egg they threw in there, but
All right, hold
her
on.
middle name is
Easter egg. I think the word Easter egg is being used improperly, but what's your Easter egg? Because I hear everybody saying Easter egg when it's something that's about the show. That's not really.
Oh,
Easter egg.
Omac was in last week's episode.
Oh.
Mac was in last week, but they, throughout the whole run of the show,
One man on
Thea's
the
middle name has been Dearden. And this week, her alias in Corto Maltese was Mia, just like the character in the comics Mia Dearden, who is the second Speedy.
The second Speedy, that's right. The female
Yeah, my
Speedy.
son actually told me that Speedy showed up.
Yep, the second Speedy,
See, my son's caught up on.
who
the
was
show.
actually Arrow's sister. Am I correct?
Yes, that was her alias in Corto Maltese was Mia Dearden.
So it could all fall. It could all
Do you know Carl loses his eye in the Walking Dead comic book?
He's here. He's not here to talk. Tim is here to talk about everything. Brian's on to talk about Arrow, and you're just babbling. Will you stop? When Brian's on in January, live here.
Brian, you watch My Little Pony?
I don't.
Okay. I'm trying to find a brony to figure out the whole fascination, because my daughter has started watching it. And
This is what I deal with.
and so I
wonder why
decided
you're
to watch it with her to see
I
what
can
the
fully
big to-do
understand
is
now.
about. And yeah,
Did you see when
I'm
he
not
actually
finding
took my
it.
flash mask and put
Yeah,
it
no,
on?
I
Yes,
can't
yes,
say
I did.
find any fascination with My Little Pony.
No.
I mean, maybe it's the fact that I'm a 20-year-old guy. But
That's what I was going on. That's what I
Brian,
was going
the
on
dates.
as well.
You're dating me again, kid. You're dating me again. Well, we were talking earlier, and he's like, "Well, when Batman Forever came out, I was 4." I was like, "Oh
Whoa.
God."
Oh, you're really only 20?
I'm only 20.
Wow. Are you available?
Well, he has a girlfriend.
I mean, you set me up with a.
Well, I'm watching My Little Pony now. I need somebody to watch it with me.
I apologize about that. Your thoughts on Laurel's training with Wildcat?
I'm a little disappointed by his young age,
Me too.
but again, I'm just gonna say it's a CW show, so they're gonna throw in as many young men in there as they can.
Is Batman in it?
Not yet.
Actually, they mentioned Bruce Wayne in the end of Flash.
Do they?
On Flash, they mentioned Bruce Wayne briefly.
Well, Jeff Johns just came out recently saying that there may be some connections going on.
Well, you see, that's what I always said, and people were always arguing with me, saying that, oh no, DC is not going to connect the movies in this. Yet I believe they
Well,
are.
they're saying everything's still a multiverse. Everything's happening in different universes and such.
Because they have a Flash movie coming out in, I think, what,
Yeah.
Yes, but now the Flash movie, I was told by Ace Fett, it was on that.
Yep.
What are you doing now? Excuse me,
I'm
Tim is
just playing.
playing with more of my toys.
No, same toy.
Stop. Here, you can play with that one. It's open. Speaking of Ace, Ace had told me that it's going to be Wally West in the Flash movie.
You know, I would be absolutely okay with that.
Me too.
I think Grant Gustin plays Barry so well, I don't want to see anyone else take on that role.
Exactly, and that's how I feel if they use anyone else besides Stephen Amell as Arrow in a Green Arrow movie.
It's funny because I was a big fan of Smallville, and I wasn't sure about Stephen Amell.
Superman was in that at the end.
Yes, he was. But, you know, I was a big fan
It's
of
like
Justin
dealing with a
reason why-
special person.
Well, Smallville is the reason I'm so far behind on Arrow. If Smallville didn't happen, I might be caught up on Arrow.
How long did it take you? Excuse me one second.
No. Smallville, I didn't start watching until season 3
Why?
because it was on CW. All right, see, you got to understand when these shows first started coming out, none of them held true to the comic book. And being a comic geek that I am, especially with Superman and Batman, like it was hard for me to grasp Clark as a 16-year-old teeny bopper.
Well,
But-
see, again, you didn't come from our era. I'm going to say that you're around my age,
Yeah.
where you didn't
About
read
that.
Superboy.
Well, I didn't read Superboy.
Then that's why Smallville didn't appeal to you right away. If you read the film, watched the Filmation.
Actually,
You
my-
remember the Filmation
my wife got me to
Superboy
watch it.
cartoons?
No.
You don't? Oh, yeah, I'm old.
I wasn't in DC.
Okay, that's
So.
yeah. My star. Apparently,
I was into Marvel.
Sorry
Filmation.
about that.
But wait.
affliction.
I do the Spirit cosplay, though.
Yeah, yes,
And
you do.
the Spirit is DC.
Deadpool, Steampunk Iron Man, and a Stormtrooper, all properties of Marvel and Disney.
True.
I haven't seen any of your DC stuff. Our good friend Iron Bat, actually, he did something very special to me, and I was sick, and I had to leave. So, will you stop?
And I did the Spirit.
Did you hear that Boba Fett
Yes,
killed
you did do the
Uncle
Spirit.
Owen and What's her name?
You did do
Oh,
Despair.
what was her
That
name?
at New York. Baru.
Thank you, Baru.
All right, we're getting way off track. This poor.
Well, you said Star Wars. It's like
Oh my God.
that connection.
Yes, you did.
ruled.
Is that
Like,
Evelyn Bell?
No, that's my friend Amy.
Okay.
She's out of New
Are you
York.
sure?
Out of Fishkill. Yeah.
She's my
Fishkill, New York. My little cos sister. And this is at New York Comic Con.
Oh, you went to that one.
Yes, I did.
Brian, you'll
Um,
see that when you
years.
watch yourself on the video, which is probably going to be, you're going to be laughing
Now,
at.
you like a con that size?
I was
Oh, hey.
before I went there. I actually sat on the car ride out there.
Mhm.
This could be the first and only time I do New York because I don't like huge,
Yeah, I did
big
it once.
crowds.
Yeah.
I got there and it was amazing. It wasn't as
Mm,
packed
right.
as everybody said on Saturday.
Oh, see.
Sunday was a little more. There was a lot more people on
Oh, yeah.
Sunday.
See, I heard.
But Saturday was great. We were able to walk around. We were able to do things.
See, I wasn't able to do anything.
I heard
It
it
was so
surpassed
packed when
San
I went.
Diego with numbers.
Yeah, it did.
161,000 people.
Now I heard from. Oh, I was with Scarlett last week, and
Yeah.
I heard from Scarlett that New York was awesome. All right?
Yeah.
I heard from Calvin,
My
our
lawyer's
brother.
Yep,
writing
Calvin.
divorce
Yeah,
papers.
he
Him
said-
and I
Yep.
Yeah.
hung out together the whole time.
He said New York was awesome. Now, when Ace was
I
up
think
here
I
last
should be
week,
able to get
what-
everything since she was dancing with me. Right?
Ace said he had an awful time. That he disliked New York Comic Con. It was the worst con he was been to all summer.
I spoke to my good friend, the Boston Joker, and he went up there for his first.
Yes,
time.
I know he did. I know he was
He
sending
loved
me
it.
some pictures.
He loved it.
Yep.
Yeah, and he said he had no problems whatsoever. So it's interesting to hear that some people hated it or some people loved it. No in
Right through
between.
his head. Did you see that?
He's gonna put. When you see what Jeremy just did, I really want you. Even if you don't go into the con right away, I want you to have at least one real arrow in the quiver and shoot it. Yeah, and just shoot him. Don't worry about it.
Shoot him.
Yeah, I won't say a
Don't
word.
worry about the cops.
I'm coming as She-Ra.
You'll take care of me.
No, just go in.
No, just go in. Don't worry about it.
Shivers in
Okay.
Give him a cup check. Just swing low. Give him a cup check.
Yeah,
Ooh, we can Rochambeau.
Bring it, Jeremy. I'm coming for you.
he's coming for you. See?
We're gonna Rochambeau for it.
Okay, let's get back to Ted Grant. I was disappointed in the casting of him. He's way too young.
On what?
He's very, very young. I'm
What
afraid
show
they're
are we
going to turn him
talking
into a love interest.
Arrow.
Oh.
I hope not, because Wildcat. Going back to my era of comics, Wildcat was always a father figure to Black
Do you
Canary.
think there was gonna be two moms
The
at the
older
end of
gentleman,
season
father
one?
figure type
I thought
character.
they had.
Took care of her.
Excuse me one second. Now, Tim is teasing Jeremy with pictures of Scarlet. Yeah, I mean Ted Grant.
I got a cat picture that says I'm her meow. So,
Can we finish our conversation, please?
Oh, yes.
hi.
Yes.
Hey, Tim's here. He's a douche.
Ted Grant. I mean, he was like the father figure to Black Canary, as I just said, and he trained Bruce Wayne how to
She
box.
just came on to the show.
Yeah.
The one
Black
person
Canary.
who can beat Bruce Wayne in boxing.
I dig that.
Yes, the one person that could beat Bruce Wayne in boxing, and I mean.
Hold on, he's Batman.
What? Oh my God! Wildcat himself. I mean, he had the heart problem, so he had to stop being a vigilante,
Yes.
and that's why he opened
All
up
right,
the gym. So on and so.
Wildcat. Is that going to be Roy?
No, Wildcat's Ted Grant, the boxing champion of Gotham City.
All right, I'm sorry. Like, not everybody in the show is actually who they're supposed to be. So,
True.
like, I'm.
Sure. Okay. No, he's showing him pictures of our friend Scarlett, former cosplayer.
She's my wife, Facebook wife.
Can you see it?
Yes.
So
All
far,
right.
she's now in a serious relationship. She's breaking my heart. I know I'm married and all, but like, still, it's not right.
Can we finish this because we still have cosplayer of the week to do and we have artist of the week to do?
Okay.
Are you sure you want to come and visit January? Because Tim is like, I'm never coming on here again unless I can open up more toys.
But he got free toys out of coming.
Put an arrow in Jeremy.
Oh my God, that'll be great. We'll do like who's the guy? with the apple on head? I can't remember.
William Tell.
William Tell.
Yeah.
We'll put you in the backyard, all right, and we'll put an arrow on top
Through
of
his
an
forehead.
apple on Jeremy's head, and we'll let you shoot. Yes, I think we're going to do that. In January, guys, tune into the show.
That's not how Carl loses his
And,
mind.
well, it doesn't matter. In January, we will have, when the Dark Archer of Boston, when Brian Edmonds is on our show, I promise, right here today, in front of Mr. Toy Opener, that he will shoot an object off of Jeremy's head. I promise. We will work it out. It
Hopefully, it won't be part of Jeremy's skull.
it will work out. No, Brian, are you willing to do this? If we can work it out.
I can't even.
Okay, we are going to do that.
What's going on?
Tim is like, I'm definitely going to be there. No, I haven't. We will do it.
I'm gonna die.
And if not an apple, how about a gas can and a flaming arrow?
Oh, here we go. Dude, we can do the fire challenge and everything.
Yes, will you
I
be
don't know
willing?
why I didn't think of this.
Will you be willing for this to happen? If it's in the safe,
Of course.
All right, you got it. So, hey,
The safety issues. We'll be all set.
Yeah, we
Absolutely. I mean,
will-
What could be unsafe about
Well-
shooting an arrow at me?
we'll put a blindfold on him. He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
that'll make it even safer.
Yeah, we'll do
We'll be all
something.
set.
Yeah, he'll be all set. We'll do something for safety reasons, and we're gonna do that. We'll keep you guys posted on that happening. Would you like to come over in January?
I'd love to.
All right,
Yes.
great. We'll have a full house.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that.
Did I happen to mention to you that this is my last show?
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back with more with Brian and Tim.
The Angry Geek Show, brought to you by K&S Collectibles and K&S Toy Box. Find them at your local con or on Facebook for all your geeky needs. Mr.X Comics on Facebook and on eBay. Hard to find comics at your fingertips. Revival Pro Wrestling, the best in independent pro wrestling that New England has to offer. LHV Publishing, legendsofheroesandvillains.com, home of Goldilocks and Zombieland. Now, back to the Angry Geek Show.
Hi. Oh, welcome back to the Angry Geeks Show. I'm Tim Wylie. Here we have
He's
Lewis.
a douche.
And
This is our guest star. You moron.
That's what I hear. I think it's because I've said it 12 times.
Jeremy
Courtney and Brian Evans. Brian,
Hi, Brian.
what? Let's get back on the Arrow before we let you go. What'd you think of Oliver becoming MacGyver?
I thought he was Arrow.
Well, no, actually, he was
The scene where he started ripping apart his
exactly. He was in. What are you doing now? Oh my God!
Green Arrow poster.
It's a Green Lantern. Green Lantern. He just opened up one of my posters now.
Does he get to keep that now, too?
Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. That's my Jim Lee, Kyle Rayner Green Lantern poster, and you just opened it unrolled it and everything.
It was over here, within reach.
Tim, I think you have a problem.
I prefer to refer to them as issues.
Hold on. Hold on, Tim. I'm trying to find something to have you open. I want some new toys, too.
No. Look, our cameraman's like pointing to stuff behind him. No. Can you please? I'm gonna like.
Wait,
I
I
get
think
it.
it might be time to invest in a pair of handcuffs.
I was just gonna say that, but if my luck, I'll say I'm gonna go get some handcuffs. He's gonna bring up Rose and say, "What's doing with handcuffs?" So no, I wasn't even gonna go there.
I get it.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
You're
there.
selfish.
Some handcuffs.
I'm selfish.
You don't like to share?
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God. Okay, yes, Oliver Queen turned into MacGyver.
I don't
So
think I
I
can
do
watch it
have one
anymore now.
question for you, Louie. What are your thoughts on Who Killed the Canary?
My thoughts on Who Killed the Canary.
That's Laurel's sister.
He knows that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Look at correct. You talking like you're a 3-year-old. Well, it's definitely not the second daughter.
So who does Roy turn into? I need this.
Well, he should be Speedy, but I think you're gonna
Okay.
jump right over Arsenal and go to Red Arrow.
Really?
Yeah. I am thinking.
And when it happens, I'll be like, "Wow, never even thought that was coming."
I don't want the Tommy Merlin thing to happen only because he's dead. I want him to stay dead. Only come back.
They're bringing him back? Are
Stop.
you kidding me?
Stop.
No, you're.
I'm trying to listen to him.
Well, he just died on.
I know.
So
Will you shut up?
I'm at the point where he's dead. If they're bringing him back, I'm going to be pissed off. I cried during that episode. God damn it.
Okay, I gotta do this.
That's it.
Okay.
That's actually the episode that finally hooked me, though. I was like, wow, this is really good. And then Tommy died, and it tore the heart out of me.
Okay, I really want Tommy to stay dead. I like him to come back just in flashbacks.
I think if they brought him back to life, it would invalidate the sacrifices he made.
Exactly.
He was a hero before Oliver was a hero.
Yes, it would. I am thinking who killed him, and he had no ties to Tommy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it could be Ivo. It could be, jeez. I mean, it's not the second daughter.
Yep.
It's definitely not Ross, because I think he is coming to Star City, because you know they're going to change it finally to Star City. He's coming to Star City to get Merlin,
It's not Carl either.
and to avenge Sarah's death.
I do have a theory that it might be Ross.
Oh, I thought you were
Really?
gonna say
No,
Carl.
because
I was like-
Ross really never killed anyone like that.
I
It's like
think
he
he may
loses
have
his
been
eye.
the Trigger Man. Not the Trigger Man, but he may have ordered the hit. Specifically because the comic book history with Nyssa hating her father is something that I think they're going to go
I never
into.
read Green Arrow,
Because
so
Arrow
this
has
is
done a
all-
fantastic job, in my opinion, of starting these characters off somewhere and slowly moving them toward who they are in the comic books.
Yep.
And in the comic books, Nyssa killed her father and took over the League.
Yeah, I know that. But what I'm
curious as to whether he killed Sarah
Talking
secretly,
about Talia?
and Nyssa is going to turn sides.
tell your sister. Maybe. I'm thinking. I mean, it could be anyone. I mean, I was really hoping it was Komodo, but I thought they rushed bringing him into the series. Unless they're bringing in somebody else. I mean, maybe they're bringing in Miko, who is actually.
They are bringing Cupid into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be Cupid too.
Son of Argos.
Or it could also be. I mean, Katana's. She's already there, but not in full
Mortal
spirit
Kombat.
yet.
Well, I don't want it to be Earl, because I think that's too easy.
Yeah. A part of me is saying it's got to be Ross and Tommy, but I don't want it to be. You know.
And the other thing about Tommy, Colin Donald recently signed on to a new show that films in New York City, and I highly doubt he's going to ditch that show to come back to Arrow after they killed him.
Correct. Yeah, I think he's just going to be on, whenever.
Whenever they can get him.
Yeah, and just for flashbacks.
He's dead.
I really don't think it's Ross, because I mean, they would put if Ross, even if he did pull the trigger. I mean, the League. Oliver said it right. The League
Does not target its own.
Yeah, don't target its own, and it's maybe it's Wallner. It could be Amanda. I mean, I would not put it past her.
I wouldn't put it past Waller either. You know, one other.
Or it could be Deadshot on behalf of Argus.
I thought Deadshot was.
Well, just he's a master of all weapons. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I thought he was a good guy.
Or even Slade.
Yes. Oh, very good point. It could be Slade because
Stay in a prison.
yes, he could be out of Supermax. What's your thought? Did you watch Arrow?
No. No,
I'm on
I haven't
season
watched it.
1.
Okay.
Two. Episode 6.
The Black Canary, the first Black Canary in the show.
She gets off.
She gets killed.
Yeah.
You don't see who the murderer is. Puts 3 arrows in her. She falls off a building, smashes her skull open. She's dead. There's no coming back from that. No Lazarus pit. Nothing will bring you back from that.
Winter is coming.
But stop. Anyhow, she's dead, and now the big mystery is who killed her. Everyone thought it was Komodo. It wasn't Komodo. He was drunk, and I love the Bloodhaven references.
Wasn't Carl.
Hopefully, one day Nightwing will show up.
I do have to say.
Oh, they're doing a Teen Titan movie. Or show. Teen
I really
Titans.
want
Based off George.
He's talking.
Perez.
Detective.
Say that one more time, because Jeremy was being Jeremy.
Jeremy, you need to just stop. When they bring in Roz, I really think that they this is not the first vigilante he has dealt with. Because otherwise, I don't want to see Raz become just a sole Green Arrow villain. He needs to be Batman's nemesis. That's
a good point. That'll be another connecting point between everything, Arrow and the Flash, because the Flash said it right there. Wayne Tech and Queen
I'm so glad I'm only on episode 2 of Flash.
This was on episode 1 at the very end.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not very... 30 seconds. 30 seconds gone. It's like watching the whole show all over again.
Oh my God.
I've watched Gotham 4 times now. The first episode.
I didn't make it past this Monday. Can we please get back to Arrow?
Hey!
All right, are you going to be in Rhode Island this weekend?
I am not, unfortunately.
What about next weekend?
I will be doing Super Mega Fest, though.
You will be doing... Okay, yeah,
I will be doing Super Mega.
Not sure if I'm going to be there. Depends on scheduling. Now, the 2 camera guys just looked up like 2 dogs with their ears coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be there or if one of the... Will you stop?
Oh, that's way over there.
It's like dealing with 2...
I'm sorry, my OCD, this should be behind the camera. I'm sorry, it just should. Like that. That looks much better.
I have to deal with him. See, now you're going to be able to see me and know that I'm talking to you. I have to deal with him opening everything. Deal with him just being him. And it's
hard.
It's hard to find good help, and then you invite guests over to have fun, participate.
Hey, you're not supposed to talk to the help.
That help.
He's interviewing.
That help. Not you. You're here.
Hey, Swamp Thing.
You don't touch that. That's autograph number 1, Bernie Whiteson. Don't touch that. Anyhow, it was a pleasure having you on.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, guys.
And
Are you thirsty?
how is he going to drink a water? When he's here in January, he can have all the water and pizza
Technology.
or whatever we want, baby.
You can just pour a little more.
Brian, it was a pleasure. Guys, we'll be right back. We'll be right back with more Tim Wylie, and we're going to have our Artist of the Week.
Can't wait.
He's still part of the show.
Welcome back to the Angry Geeks Show. He's your host.
That's why
I'm your favorite perv.
Why
He's a douche.
Why am I angry? Well, because I have guests come over. First of all, I told you guys this many times. This is not a set. This is not a green screen. This is real deal. Okay? And this is all part of my collection that you see. And we have guests come over. And now, like, we had Ace Fett come over. We had other people come over there. Oh, I really wish I could open up stuff, but they never do. He always comes over, not just to be on the show, but to visit. I really want to open your stuff. I said, you do.
No, I'm here just for the show. Don't get it wrong.
And he comes over, I really want to open your stuff, but I know you'll be mad at me and probably body slam me. So, he doesn't open it. I say, you know what? I'm going to invite Tim Wylie over. It's going to be great. We'll talk cosplay. Shut up, I'm talking. And it'll be great. Tim comes over. Nice guy. We out to lunch a couple times in Boston, and what happens? He opens my stuff. Let's get the Cosplayer of the Week. This week's Cosplayer...
Oh, it's not me, is it?
Would you like to introduce Cosplayer of the Week?
Wait, just hit this?
I would read that. But you can play with the computer if you want.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't read that far. Is Samantha Listina.
Samantha
Come
Listina,
on
Cosplayer of the Week! Yay! Samantha, thank you for being our cosplayer of the week.
Carl's dead.
As we,
No, Carl's dead.
as your pictures were scrolling by in the music, Tim said you're friends with her on Facebook and another friend.
And Terry McClellan. And they both do incredible jobs with their cosplay.
Oh, absolutely. Her Spider Woman is phenomenal. I
Yeah.
absolutely love
Yeah,
that.
they do a lot of work with kids and charity work and everything else.
Well,
And
I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
No,
it's,
not anymore. That's one of the reasons why. I mean, usually we go to the former cosplayer of the week, so on and so forth. So I do have to get in contact with Misa on Wheels for her to nominate someone, such as we did with you. But Samantha really impressed me personally by always seeing her stuff and the everything that she does with the kids. And then today, I know she's at an event today, and it's funny, she posted the Guardians of the Galaxy cosplay today, and I'm like, oh, I gotta definitely use that. And I commented it, nice job. And I was like, I so badly wanted to, send her a private message and say, hey, by the way, you're our cosplayer of the week, but I wanted to surprise her.
Yeah.
That's what we're all about. And that's what I really wanted to do, surprise her. You're phenomenal. You do great. I love what you do with the kids, such as what Tim says. And do you want to add anything? What was your favorite picture of Samantha and her cosplay?
Well, doing the Spider Woman where she's doing the controversial pose. You're looking at me like you have no idea what.
Yeah, I do know.
The controversial pose, because they're redoing Spider Woman in the Marvel universe right now, and I don't know if they're actually going through with the cover. There's been different articles that I've read where they've taken it down and kept it. But there's a pose with her down in her butt kind of in the air.
I
very.
see
It actually, to tell you the truth, the drawing to me doesn't look all that great. So in the controversy behind it, seems really ridiculous.
Well, there's controversy and everything. And speaking about cosplay, you are in the thick of things with cosplay because you are a cosplayer.
Yeah.
You're one of the best that I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, you're Tony Stark. I mean, yes, it's Marvel, okay, but that was
Tony
just
Stark.
Steampunk Tony Stark.
is fantastic. I mean, I have pictures.
Never heard
And now your Gentleman Deadpool. I love that.
He's not.
I mean, I was. Yeah, that's.
See, I love Deadpool,
Oh!
but I don't like the way a lot of people cosplay Deadpool because they take it to an extreme, and they tend to treat people differently, and it's not in a good way.
Well, do you think it's also embodying the character? I mean, I do.
Yes,
Yeah,
to an extent, but
But
I say to go
Deadpool's not a
further,
douche.
and
Damn it.
my purpose of doing my
Deadpool's-
version of Deadpool was a gentleman Deadpool. I wanted to bring class to the
Guys,
character.
bring up a picture of Gentleman Deadpool. Look at that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that a lot. Okay.
And it allows me to embrace the character, but also treat people with respect, which I think is a big portion of cosplay. You need to treat people with respect so you'll get it in return. And there are people out there that don't.
Yeah, so when I ask to touch you, you say yes. No, hold on. That wasn't right.
To think we walked down the street with him as you were dressed up. I mean, one of the things
Hey,
that
we made it too.
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
get arrested.
Well, one of the things that impressed me about your cosplay, and I said this once and I'll say this 1,000 times, Boston Comic Con,
Please don't say it 1,000 times.
when we went out for lunch,
Yeah.
we made it there to the restaurant 15 minutes. It took us 45 minutes to an hour to get back. Do you remember why?
Because everybody want to get pictures and...
Well, who?
Me.
Well, yeah, kind of. Every child.
Every child, yeah. And a few adults, but if a child wants a photo with me, nothing else matters. It's, to me,
My
to those
wife
kids,
says I'm a child. So
to those kids,
kind of a
I'm
picture.
I'm that character. And they are forgetting everything in the world for those few moments.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're sick, if they're having a bad day, if they're having trouble at school, all of that is forgotten for those few moments. And that's why I cosplay. That's my main reason for cosplay.
Well, thank you for that.
That's
I'm
why I
going to
agree.
tell you why. A lot of the people I've met since I started, Team Angry, the Team Angry band and the AngryGeeks show, A lot of the people I met, a lot of cosplayers, are just amazing people. And I told Matches Malone, I told him, I don't want to know your real name. I never want to see you without your costume on.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked to see you.
I know. I mean, I was like, I so badly wanted to tell you, I don't want to know what you look like because I'm a big kid. But yeah, I mean, to see the magic that you guys do with kids. I mean, even my two big ones, they love. I mean, they want to cosplay now. I mean, they.
Do it.
Well, Cody was Constantine at Boston Comic Con
Yep.
way before the show, and Christian, well, he wanted to be
Way
Red
before
Hood,
it
but
was cool.
Christian does have two mentors in cosplay. He has, well, actually three now because Ace wants him to call. He has Joel Olivier, the New England Deadpool. Now, disrespect to you. And Slade
Oh,
Wilson.
wait,
He's not a douche.
So they're always talking to Christian, even though Joe's a bad influence on both the boys, but his videos.
Oh, yeah. Joe's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a very good guy, and they're always talking. Christian at Boston wanted to be Red Hood, and he had on this leather jacket with like fur on the inside. And I was like, no, you're not wearing that. Remember, he was gonna sweat, and he gets to Boston, and Joe and
8,000 degrees.
And Joe and Slade were like, Christian, where's your outfit? Well, Dad wouldn't let me wear it because it was leather jacket. If you wore that leather jacket, I would have kicked your ass, they told him. Because, but
900
no, they're
degrees.
going to be, they want to cosplay. And speaking of cosplay, maybe next week, I may be in costume walking around with my mic and camera.
That would be great.
What I'm going to be, Ace knows one of them because he was, giving me advice and we were talking. And the other one, I came out with, actually just last night. Jeremy does know what it could be, and
It
I
happened
did.
over 30 seconds ago. I have no idea.
And let's just say if I can give you guys, if I say one thing, if I choose to do this, it'll be all I have to do is say one person's name.
Mick.
Eh.
Is it Carl?
And the whole thing will be Rex. So I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
All right.
Would you like
world
to-
has been destroyed.
Would you like to introduce our artist of the week? You met him. I met him many times. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Our artist of the week this week is a very talented guy. What I mean by talent, he's an artist, of course, but he's also an actual RPW, Revival Pro Wrestling superstar. The one and only Mr. Dave Cole. Check out this stuff.
What's this?
Dave, thank you for being artist of the week, and good luck on your upcoming title match.
I'll be there.
Yes, Jeremy will be there. I'm going to be elsewhere that night, but Jeremy will be covering the match with James
We
Gagnon.
could tag team.
Stick boy.
Dave,
Douche.
Dave, Dave is actually going to be wrestling Jeremy Leary that night,
Oh.
the Dirt Dog,
Dirt dog. Dirt dog.
Yeah.
Dirt dog.
who is a very funny interview.
He is.
He's not like you.
He's
No.
not a douche.
No. Actually, we
You
never,
just keep hanging out of that.
we
I
never,
find something I grab on. I'm like, yeah.
we
kick
never-
that horse until it really dead.
no, we only interview Jeremy at RPW events. Very adult, but funny. Funny as hell. Anyway, guys, there's our alarm. I want to thank Tim for coming over. Thank you,
You're
brother.
welcome. My pleasure.
I can't wait to have you back on the show. Thank you for stepping up.
Here.
Thank you.
Almost makes me want to move here just so
Oh, right?
I can step in and.
Yeah, the door. I mean, you're only what, 45 minutes away? Not even half hour.
Yeah, about that. About
I
45
was
minutes.
thinking about 25, so you're only 20 minutes right.
You can come anytime you want. Next weekend we'll be in Rhode Island.
Yep.
The following week, Ace will be up. If you want to come up and join us, feel free. We're
Sorry,
also
That's
November
not
in 2
his
weeks?
name either.
we're also going to be the
Yes, it
talent.
Okay.
The
Okay.
help should be quiet at the time.
Oh, what? You recording still?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyhow, on the 8th, we're going to have Bobby Ocean here. On the
He's a brother
17th.
too.
But I'm going to tell Bobby to slam you. But Bobby is one of the best professional wrestlers
Yeah.
out there. He's actually going to be on. So you're more than welcome to come up and hang out with us. And Ace is going to be up here the 17th and the weekend after. Ace loves coming up here, and Vanellope likes hanging out with Rose. So anytime you want to come, you don't even have to call. Just stop on by.
Cool.
You can buy lunch next time.
All right.
Thanks, Nico, for the pizza. See you guys next week. Angry Geek Show. Thank you.